How does someone with no political or military experience rise to become the most powerful person on Earth? How does a figure known for golden skyscrapers and a reality television catchphrase rewrite the rules of politics? The story of Donald Trump's ascent is more than just an election victory. It's the story of a cultural and political earthquake that redefined America in the 21st century. Before he was a political phenomenon, Donald Trump was a brand. For decades, his name was synonymous with New York luxury, wealth, and ambition. He built an empire in real estate, plastering his name on towers, casinos, and hotels. He was a fixture in popular culture, a symbol of 1980s excess and success. Then came The Apprentice. For 14 seasons, millions of viewers tuned in weekly to see him sit in a boardroom, judging aspiring business people with his now famous ultimatum, "You're fired." This wasn't just entertainment, it was a carefully crafted image. It presented Trump to the nation not as a politician, but as the ultimate decider, a no-nonsense leader who got results and had no time for excuses. This persona would become the bedrock of his political future. On the 16th of June 2015, that future began. Donald Trump descended a golden escalator in Trump Tower and announced his candidacy for President of the United States. The initial reaction from the political establishment and media was a mix of amusement and skepticism. Many wrote it off as a publicity stunt. They could not have been more wrong. His message was simple, powerful, and repeated relentlessly: "Make America great again." It was a slogan that tapped into a deep well of anxiety and nostalgia, resonating with millions of Americans who felt left behind by economic change and disconnected from the political class in Washington, D.C. He was not a polished politician, and that was his greatest strength. He spoke in a direct, unfiltered style at massive rallies that felt more like rock concerts than political events. He railed against the swamp, global trade deals, and illegal immigration, positioning himself as the sole defender of the forgotten men and women of America. The 2016 election night became one of the most dramatic moments in modern political history. As the results came in, the confident predictions of a Hillary Clinton victory crumbled. State after state, particularly across the industrial Rust Belt, flipped from blue to red. The polls were wrong. The pundits were wrong. Donald Trump had channeled a silent, powerful wave of populist sentiment into a stunning electoral college victory. His presidency was a 4-year storm of activity that kept the world captivated. He governed much as he had campaigned. He used Twitter as a presidential bullhorn, bypassing the traditional media to speak directly to his supporters, announce policy, and attack his opponents. He delivered on key conservative promises, appointing a wave of judges and enacting significant tax cuts. His approach was intentionally disruptive, delighting his loyal base while creating a fierce and determined opposition. The political polarization that had been simmering for years reached a boiling point. You either passionately supported him or passionately opposed him. There was no middle ground. After a tumultuous exit from the White House, many assumed his political story was over, but his influence over the Republican Party remained absolute. He launched a historic comeback campaign, once again powered by his signature rallies and a base of supporters whose loyalty had never wavered. His return to power in the 2024 election cemented his legacy, not as a conventional president, but as a transformational figure who permanently altered the language, style, and rules of American politics. It is a remarkable rise, unlike any other in modern history.